In this lecture, we will discuss about the concept of parallel resonance. So the circuit of parallel resonance is shown here. So this is the circuit. We have a current source. I is equal to Im angle theta. Im is the maximum current and theta is the phase angle. So this is a parallel circuit. So R, that is resistance, inductor and capacitor, are connected in parallel with the current source. So in a parallel circuit we know that voltage remains the same, so which is V, and this circuit is represented in frequency domain. So it is, instead of L it is j omega L, and instead of C it is 1 by j omega C. So we are not going to repeat the same derivation which we saw it in series resonance. So instead we'll move directly to the formulas, that is admittance. In series resonance we calculated impedance. So in parallel resonance we'll be calculating admittance. So admittance is represented as Y is equal to h of omega, which is the transfer function. Admittance is given by ratio of current to voltage, so I by V. So it is the inverse of impedance, admittance. So Y is equal to 1 by R plus 1 by j omega L plus j omega C. So Y can be written as 1 by R plus j into omega C minus omega L. We know the condition for resonance. Condition for resonance is where the inductive reactance and capacitive reactance are equal. So equate this part to 0. So again we will derive the frequency, that is resonant frequency. Omega naught is equal to 1 by root of LC radians per second. So which is same as the resonant frequency of series resonant circuit. So here the same that is amplitude versus frequency is plotted. So here voltage is plotted with respect to frequency, and again omega naught is the resonant frequency, omega 1 and omega 2 are the half power frequencies. So at omega naught we have the maximum voltage, so Im into R, and at omega 1 and omega 2 we have half of the maximum voltage, so 0.707 Im into R. So here we can notice that again it is a function of frequency. Note that at resonance parallel LC combination acts like an open circuit because these L and C acts as open circuit, so whole current it flows inside R, giving the maximum voltage across the resistance. So we are going to see the formulas for half power frequencies, bandwidth and quality factor. So remember the formulas for series resonance. So in those formulas we are going to just replace components, that is R, L, C with as if if there is a resistance in series resonance, it will be replaced by 1 by R for parallel resonance, and similarly L will be replaced by C and C will be replaced by L. So remember the half power frequency formula for series resonance circuit. It is minus R by L plus root of R by 2L the whole square plus 1 by LC, right? So there R by L, R is replaced by 1 by R, L is replaced by C. So likewise if you substitute R, L, C respectively by 1 by R, C and L, we will get the formulas for half power frequency. Next is bandwidth. Bandwidth we know is the difference between half power frequencies, omega 2 minus omega L. So substitute the values of this omega 1 and 2 here and find out. We will get the value as 1 by RC. Or there is another way. For a series resonance circuit, bandwidth was equal to bandwidth was equal to R by L. So instead replace R by 1 by R and L by C, we will get 1 by RC. So next is quality factor. Quality factor Q is equal to, we got omega naught L by R 1 by omega naught RC. Again replace L, R and C accordingly. We will get Q is equal to omega naught by V. So again for high Q circuits, Q greater than or equal to 10, these half power frequencies can be obtained as omega 1 is equal to omega naught minus B by 2 and plus B by 2. Now this is the summary for series and parallel resonance circuit. The formula for resonant frequency is same. For series and parallel it is 1 by root of LC, and quality factor it is omega naught L by R or 1 by omega naught RC. So here it is R by omega naught L or omega naught RC. Next bandwidth it is same, that is omega naught by Q, and high power frequencies the formulas are given here. And for half power frequencies, that is when quality factor is greater than or equal to 10, then it can be determined like this, omega naught plus or minus B by 2. It is same for both series and parallel resonant circuit. So next we will see a numerical problem for a parallel resonant circuit. So in a parallel RLC shown in figure, R is equal to 8 kilo ohm, L is equal to 0.2 millihenry and C is equal to 8 microfarad. So calculate omega naught, that is resonant frequency, Q is quality factor, B is bandwidth. Find omega 1 and omega 2. So omega 1 and omega 2 are half power frequencies. Determine power dissipated at omega naught, omega 1 and omega 2. So first we have to calculate omega naught, that is equal to 1 by root of LC. Substitute the value and find out omega naught. Next Q is equal to R by omega naught L. So we can calculate Q. The value of Q is 1600. Then we can calculate bandwidth. Bandwidth is equal to omega naught by Q. So this is the bandwidth. Now the value of next is we have to calculate the half power frequency, omega 1 and omega 2. So value of Q is greater than or equal to 10. So we can directly employ this formula, that is omega naught plus or minus B by 2, and calculate omega 1 and omega 2. Next is what you have to calculate, power dissipated at omega naught, omega 1 and omega 2. So at omega is equal to omega naught, Y will be equal to 1 by R, or Z will be equal to R, which is equal to 8 kilo ohm. So I naught will be equal to V by Z. So this is the value of current. So this current flows through the resonance. So the average power dissipated at omega is equal to omega naught is half I naught square R, half IR square. Half I square R. So substitute the value of I R and find out the value of power. R we can employ this formula, that is P is equal to Vm square by 2R. Both are same. Next is at half power frequency, we know that Z is equal to root 2R. So if we substitute that, we will get like this, that is power is equal to Vm square by 4R. Substitute the value of Vm and R. So this is the value of power at half power frequencies.